What if I told you there's a powerful engine inside your chest, working non-stop, even while you sleep? That engine is your heart, and it's one of the most fascinating machines in the universe. But how does it really work? Let's shrink down and take a journey inside your body. Imagine you're the size of a red blood cell, floating through a vast network of tubes. Suddenly, you're swept into a muscular chamber, the heart. This organ is about the size of your fist, but it's strong enough to pump blood through 60,000 miles of blood vessels. That's enough to circle the earth more than twice. The heart's main job? To keep blood moving, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every cell, and carrying away waste. It does this by acting as a double pump. On the right side, it receives oxygen-poor blood from your body and sends it to the lungs to pick up fresh oxygen. On the left side, it takes that oxygen-rich blood and pumps it out to the rest of your body. It's like a two-lane highway, with traffic flowing in and out, perfectly timed. But how does the heart keep everything moving so smoothly? Let's look at its design. The heart has 4 chambers, 2 atria on top and 2 ventricles below. Think of the atria as waiting rooms, collecting blood as it arrives. The ventricles are the powerhouses. They squeeze and push blood out with every beat. Between these chambers are valves, like tiny doors that open and close with each heartbeat. These valves make sure blood flows in only one direction, preventing any backflow. If you've ever heard your heartbeat through a stethoscope, that lub-dub sound is actually your valves snapping shut. Now here's where it gets really interesting. The heart has its own electrical system, a natural pacemaker called the sinoatrial node, or SA node. This tiny cluster of cells sends out electrical signals, telling the heart when to contract. It's like a conductor leading an orchestra, making sure every part plays in perfect rhythm. Each signal starts in the right atrium, travels through the heart, and triggers the muscle to squeeze, pushing blood forward. You might be surprised to know that your heart beats about 100,000 times every single day. That's over 35 million times a year. And with each beat, it pumps about 70 milliliters of blood, enough to fill a small espresso cup. Over a lifetime, your heart will move enough blood to fill more than 3 supertankers. Here's another wow moment. The heart can actually keep beating, even if it's removed from the body, as long as it has oxygen. That's because its electrical system is self-contained. In fact, early scientists were amazed to see frog hearts still pulsing after being taken out. And did you know the heart's muscle cells are some of the most hardworking in your body? They never get to rest, unlike your arm or leg muscles. That's why heart health is so important. If the heart stops, everything else does too. Let's visualize what happens during a single heartbeat. First, the atria fill with blood and contract, pushing blood into the ventricles. Then, the ventricles contract, sending blood out through the arteries. The right ventricle sends blood to the lungs, while the left ventricle, the strongest chamber, pumps blood to the entire body. The valves snap shut, preventing any backflow, and the cycle starts again. All of this happens in less than a second. Think of the arteries as highways, carrying oxygen-rich blood away from the heart. The veins are like return roads, bringing blood back for another round. Red blood cells are the delivery trucks, carrying oxygen to every corner of your body. So next time you feel your pulse or hear your heartbeat, remember, you're listening to the world's most reliable engine. The human heart is a masterpiece of design, endurance, and teamwork. It keeps you alive every moment without you even thinking about it. If you enjoyed this journey inside your own body, hit subscribe and join us for more wonder-filled stories from WonderWhiz. Stay curious and keep your heart healthy.